Let's talk about boards, a topic that's never far from the mind of any non-profit leader. First off, let me just say that I know lots of amazing people who serve on boards, and I currently have the pleasure of serving on two fantastic boards of organizations I love. I know how hard boards and board members work, and we all owe a debt of gratitude to the brilliant board members out there who are helping us make the world better every day. However, we do need to admit that too many non-profit boards are problematic, and instead of adding value to the organizations they serve, they often add stress and confusion. Unfortunately, for every good board story, there are countless tales of ineffective boards. Those who micromanage staff, who get buried in operations, and those who prevent progress. A strong board can provide financial oversight, ensure compliance with legal and ethical standards, set the right tone and culture for your organization, and make strategic decisions to ensure the long-term success of your organization. A dysfunctional or ineffective board, as too many of us have experienced, can reap havoc on your organization and its ability to serve its mission. If you're about to put together a board for the first time, or you're looking to revamp your existing board, here are 5 steps you can take to ensure you build a best practice board to guide your mission. First, make sure you all understand what the role of the board is and what it isn't. It's there to provide foresight, oversight, and insight, not to manage the day-to-day operations or get into the weeds. Of course, I know there are exceptions if you're a new organization, but make sure that board interference in operations doesn't become part of the culture of your organizations. Remember, the board has a duty of care, of loyalty, and obedience to the mission of your organization, and not to any one individual, like a founder who may be a friend or a family member. The board has a fiduciary responsibility and must always have the financial health of the organization in mind. And board members are expected to provide their time, their treasure, their talent, and their testimony in service of your mission. Board membership is not a role you give to someone to honor them or to appease them. Number 2, define what your organization needs from its board. Every organization will need different things. What functions do you need the board to fill? Do you need legal expertise? Perhaps you need a marketing guru or a subject matter expert. Are there niche skills or experiences your board needs to have in order to do justice to your mission? Putting friends or family members on your board may make sense at the start, but it rarely works out in the long run. Your organization deserves to have the best minds and hearts steering it in the right direction. Number 3, decide what kind of people, what profiles you need on your board to make sure the board can carry out its duties. What communities should they come from? How diverse does the board need to be? Do you need people with time, with money? What type of contacts should they have? Make sure you're clear about what you need your board to look like in order to best serve your mission. Number 4, if you have a board already, develop a profile of what your ideal board would look like and measure your current board against it to determine gaps. Create a board matrix. What functions are missing? What profiles are missing? You may have geographic gaps, demographic ones, gaps in expertise. This matrix will guide your board recruitment. It will help you manage term limits and will help you manage your pipeline of potential board candidates. Finally, you need to set up your board for success, something that very few executive directors do. Define the responsibilities of individual board members so you can be clear about what to expect from them. Set the tone from the start. Make sure there is an official and comprehensive onboarding process. Have the board assess its own performance annually and offer your board members regular training. If you spend time on each of these 5 steps, you're going to build a dynamic, diverse board that's going to propel your organization. Good luck.